Get the news you need to know about with ABC News updates just minutes away on 890 AM WLS. You're listening to Jake Hartford on 890 AM WLS.
5:23, it's a Saturday morning. If you look out your window and it looks like it's raining, you're right, it's raining. I hope it is, because there's lightning out there, too. That's all I'm going to tell you. It all depends where you are. The woman of the day, well, the citizen of the day, I don't know what to even call this, Susan Miller. Some people would call her a patriot. This story is in this morning's Chicago Sun-Times. It says Susan Miller was so mad that she stepped into dog droppings left by her neighbor's pet. She didn't waste time in sending back a smelly gift, according to police. See, when you see a story, and that's in the first paragraph, according to police, you know it's not going to go well. The Naperville woman allegedly gathered up the excrement and threw it at the neighbor's sliding patio screen Wednesday night. She also strung several plastic bags filled with dog feces on various places on the patio, police said. Miller, who's 43, also swiped a sign asking the apartment complex residents to pick up dog waste and placed it on the dog owner's property, according to police. She was charged with disorderly conduct. Is that right? At what point did she go over the line? Was it the plastic bags that she filled along the patio? I read the story, and one question comes to my mind. How big an animal does that neighbor have? I'm assuming it's a dog, but it doesn't say it's a dog. It just says the neighbor's pet. What do they have, an elephant? She had enough to throw it at the patio door, and then she filled up plastic bags. God. I imagine being that angry that you're filling up, you go home and you get plastic bags. And imagine there's so much dog crap around. Or I'm assuming, again, it's a dog. Let me not... I can't say for sure. The story does not confirm one way or the other if it's a dog or not. Gotta hope it's not a cat. That cat's got problems. It's got that much stuff coming out of it. Whoa. Oh, what should she have done? 591-8900. What should she have done? Rather than flinging at the patio door, should she have gone home, gotten herself a big envelope, and mailed it back? Yes, we have a caller that thinks it was a dog, thinks it was a Shih Tzu. Cute little dog, a furry, fluffy little dog. But that breed is not known to drop large quantities. God, I just thought that was a fun story. Susan Miller, a woman who had enough. And she decided to fight back with the only weapon she had, the excrement from the neighbor's animal, from the pet. And alive. See, wake up. Interrupt your breakfast on a Saturday morning, folks. You know, if you're looking for, other stuff. It's Saturday morning. Trying to start your day off with a little smile on your face. And you should be glad it's not your dog. Again, if it was a dog. Oh, by the way, I want to remind people, give you a heads up. Next week's show, we're already planning for next week's show. Gary Summers, good friend of the show. He's from the Antiques Roadshow show. He will be on with me next Saturday for a bit. He will be in town, and he always stops by when he is. So he'll be here. Plan your next. You got to be here next Saturday. And in fact, today, want to plan the rest of your day. This is very special. This is what WLS does for you. And you say to yourself, what have they done? You know, we have got this great lineup here on the weekends. And, you know, you got Paul Byrne, 8 o'clock with Drive Chicago. And at noontime, you have Bruce Wolf and Dan Proft. And they're on from noon until 2. But what we've done today, in order to give you a great lineup so you can kind of hear all the good stuff in one spot, we have the Notre Dame game tonight. I think Chet Kopic's pregame is something, I will find that out. But what we have Bruce and Dan from noon until 2, and then Eddie and Jobo right after them, and right after them, Kudlow. How about that? Tom in South Holland. Hello, sir. Good morning.
Morning, Jake. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing okay.
Good. Yeah, you know, the only way the woman crossed over the line is the way she picked up the dog feces and redistributed it back onto the neighbor's property. She should have simply picked it up and thrown it back on the neighbor's lawn. Okay? And then you say, you know, what could drive a woman to do something like that? I can understand that, because sometimes it doesn't happen to us very often because our neighbors are pretty nice. But you're going along mowing your front lawn, and you don't realize that you just run over a pile of dog crap. You put your lawnmower in the garage, and the next day when you pop the door of the garage with the odor coming out, you realize you either ran over dog crap the day before, or Barack Obama's in there giving a speech. You know?
Now you must have your mower on like mulch. You don't have the grass clippings.
Mulcher, yeah.
So you don't have the grass clippings flying out.
Nope.
Because if you did and ran over that, then that would all come flying out and go somewhere.
And might fly on your feet, which even makes it more irritable.
Or may fly on your neighbor's property.
Well,
or wife's face, which is a good time for all.
That would be really precision. I don't know if a lawnmower is that good, but I do understand the woman's anger. Like I said, we used to have dogs, but we were very careful about leaving our dogs in the yard all the time, you know. And even if we did go walk them, we were. But like I say, our neighbors are like that, so we don't have her problem. But yeah, you just have to be careful about that, because here the woman who probably went. The problem with the police report, they don't always show what led up to that. I mean, this is something that might have been going on for months. And then all of a sudden you snap and figure, that's it. Okay, I'm going to do this, you know. But
yeah, you don't know if the woman who got charged had talked to the neighbor previously and said, hey, and you know, you don't know the reaction of that person who owned the pet.
Right, and you don't know that she already has and the woman's ignoring you.
Yeah.
Now, if that happened too, why was the woman charged? You know, like I say, there's a lot more complexity to a story sometimes than the news media lets out.
She probably, again, like I said, she probably just should have mailed it back.
That's it, anonymously, sure. There you go. I mean, she gets it, but it's anonymous. That's a good idea, Jake. Yeah, nice package, you know.
Thank you.
Paper on the outside, a little bow on it.
What happened to the old days when you just put it on the front step and let it on fire? Yeah.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore, I don't think. You know, kids, you know, they're sitting in front of the computers. They're not having fun anymore.
Thank you, Tom.
Bye.
Bye. We'll get back to your calls, 591-8900. It's 531 NWS.
Surely, fish farmers, one of those flaming bags again.
Don't put it out with your boots, Ted.
Don't tell me my business, devil woman. Call the fire department. This was out of control.
Awake with Jake. Jake Hartford, 890 AM, WLS.